Well, some business stories now. Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Jumoke Oduwole, wants manufacturers to work with Bank of Industry to access credit lines available for business growth. She dropped the advice during a visit to Elizade JAC Autoland and assembly plant in Lagos. Efyongekop was there.
The minister arrived at Elizade JAC Autoland business office at Maryland by mid-morning. After quick acknowledgements and greetings, she was ushered to the boardroom for a private meeting with company's chairman and top executives. Next action was the journey to the vehicle assembly plant located in Ikorton. Company directors and managers introduced and showed different work modes and production processes. The ambience of the assembly plant, speaking for neatness, clearly attracted visitors' attention.
We've seen the Nigerian economy stabilize. Even the greatest critics would admit that the Nigerian economy has been stabilized. FX exchange rates and all those things that were causing unpredictability for businesses, that's the first thing.
Media questions about sustainable support for manufacturers were expanded to windows of credit lines being created for industries by the government.
Interventions like Development Bank, we have Bank of Industry working with businesses such as this to support their business initiatives. But one of the most important things that I would mention is that President Tinubu insisted that Nigerians must have access to credit, consumer credit, because we are going to ask people, for instance, he started with public and civil servants. If you want to ask people not to be corrupt and to be able to do their work, then they should be able to aspire to what everybody wants, somewhere to live. So we have the mortgage support that started and has been disbursing already.
Company's managing director and CEO said there are plans to produce sets of cars that are affordable by Nigerians, but lamented existing preference for used vehicles.
We want to begin to inform Nigerians so that they can begin to understand why it is actually beneficial to them and to the nation as a whole to drive new vehicles as opposed to used vehicles. The minister has touched on some of the points that people suffer when they buy used vehicles.
Many people say that a successful vehicle manufacturing sector could be a major step to industrial growth of Nigeria, which explains why people desire that Nigeria should have constant power supply and functional steel mills as infrastructure for vehicles production. Efyongekop, TVC News, Lagos.